Today I'm going to be talking about how Fortnite Ranked mode ruined what Fortnite Arena mode had set up. I just really quickly wanted to thank everyone that watched the last video. That video is now at, as I'm currently recording this, my fourth most watched video. So it really blew up, and I'm just really excited about that. So that's all. Let me get into my video. In Chapter 1, Season 8, the new competitive mode, Arena, was dropped on March 27th, 2019. This mode included Permanent Siphon, which had recently been removed from the core game mode, a separate loot pool that removed items such as grenades, rocket launchers, grenade launchers, anything that wasn't seen as competitive at the time. This system used hype. Hype was what you now think of as rank. Every time that you got a kill or you placed, such as top 50, top 40, top 30, top 25, and so on, you got a certain amount of hype. This number was designated and was the same every time you placed. Each kill in solos gave you 15 hype, no matter what, no matter when it was in the game, who you killed, what division that player was in, you got 15 hype. Fortnite Arena mode was broken down into 3 leagues and 10 divisions. The first 4 divisions were broken down into Open League. Open League Division 1 was 0 hype to 399 hype. Division 2 was 400 hype to 799. Division 3 was 800 to 1199. Division 4 was 1200 to 1999. Contender League was the next league. This was Divisions 5 through 7. This went from, I'm not going to say every number, sorry, 2,000 to 3,000 basically, 3,000 to 5,000, and then 5,000 to 7,500. Champions was the next league. Champions was Divisions 8 through 10. Division 8 was 7,500 to 10,000, then 10,000 to 15,000, and then 15,000 plus was the final division. In later divisions, there was this thing called bus fare. Bus fare was a thing that took away your hype every time that you jumped out of the bus. It started out in Division 1s through 3, you didn't have any bus fare. Division 4, you had 10. Division 5, you had 20, going up 10, and so on. This was a way to know what you were doing wrong. If you died off spawn, you were losing bus fare and possibly going down a division. In Ranked, you don't really know what causes you to de-rank. Time to move on to the system that we have now, and that is Ranked. Ranked released on May 15th, 2023 in Chapter 4, Season 1. This removed Siphon and had no separate loot pool from public lobbies. That's just like, I'm going to complain a lot here, but that's just a bad decision. Like, that just ruined what Arena started. It was so bad. The rank system completely scrapped the divisions and leagues and replaced it with ranks. The first rank is Bronze 1 through 3, and then Silver 1 through 3, Gold 1 through 3, Platinum 1 through 3, Diamond 1 through 3, and then you get into the more unique ones, Elite, Champion, and Unreal. These ranks don't have a specific number of points needed to rank up, but instead percentage. This percentage is like completely random, it feels like.
What?
You get it for kills, you get it for placement, you get it for when you kill people, what rank people were that you kill, but you don't know how much you're getting. When you're playing the game, you have no clue if you have successfully made up what you have lost at the start of the game, or if you are still down in percentage. This is like where I think playing Ranked feels less rewarding than playing Arena. With bus fare in Arena, you know how much you need to make up at the start of the game. With Ranked, you're not quite sure about that. Alright, now I'm going to give Ranked a little bit of praise, because in Chapter 5, Season 3, Fortnite released an update halfway through the season that improved the Ranked experience, but only for that season. They did this by removing cars and car mods, as well as Nitro Fists. Those items were probably the least competitive items we've ever had in the game, and removing them made playing Ranked, like, it made the game playable. but only in ranked. So I don't know. I hate that season. That season's probably the worst season of all time. But for ranked, it was the best. Like, it was the most playable. In the season following, Chapter 5, Season 4, Siphon Trials were added. This was testing out different types of Siphon for the next FNCS. They started with 40 health or shield, moved on to 50 health or shield, and then eventually they got to 75 overtime health, which is what they chose in the current season, but only for tournaments. Ranked in Chapter 6, Season 1 does not include Siphon. Ranked is completely obsolete. There's no reason to play it because they chose this, may I say, dog shit Siphon, and it's not even in ranked. It's only in tournaments. There's no reason to play ranked. The arena system just made more sense than the ranked system. The arena system was kind of like a mimic of how you would play in a tournament, as each kill gives you a certain amount of points, and each placement gives you a certain amount of points. This made it so Arena was actually a decent way to practice for Cash Cups and World Cup at the time. As well as the addition of Siphon and a separate loot pool was just a way to make it feel even more like tournaments. That made people actually want to play Arena. Ranked, actual pros don't play ranked anymore. They always just play scrims or like creative maps. Ranked is kind of obsolete and competitive. At the end of the day, that's all I gotta say about it. In my opinion, Arena is far more superior to what Ranked is now. Ranked was fun and refreshing when it first dropped, but as time has gone on, it has proven to be just a worse version of what Arena was striving to be.